Hey, I'm German Peter. You may remember me from my fan game Overtime. And I had so much fun with that game that I decided to make a new TF2 fan game, and this time it's based on Hotline Miami. Well, let me just get to the point. This game will be free. Absolutely free, just like Overtime, no payments whatsoever. However, I decided to create a Patreon, and you can use that Patreon to support me, basically, and my YouTube channel. It is not for the game directly, just a sort of trade-off. You know, you watch my videos, you also give me a bit of Patreon money, so I can make this game and also make this game for free. So you can play it for free, obviously. I just decided to show you what I've been working on, because unlike with Overtime, I decided I was gonna make it a bit more public with what I'm working on with this game. So let me just show you this small tech demo of sorts, alright? So, as you can see, this is the first room, just a showcase of the new walls. They're a bit more simplified than in Hotline Miami, which they also automatically connect with each other. So it should make level design a bit faster and easier. That doesn't really interest most people, I just want to show you that you can also destroy the glass windows, for example. And it's pretty nifty. I just wanted to show you. You can also press shift to look a bit further ahead, just like in Hotline Miami. I pretty much copied the entire thing. You can also see when I'm walking around, it's just like in Hotline Miami. I'm gonna show more later. So, here we have the first enemy. He cannot see me at the moment actually, because he has a, what do you call it? A dead angle? Is that the word? I think that's the word. Anyway, he can't see behind himself, because I'm currently hidden, basically. Unless I step in front of him and I get whacked immediately, which isn't supposed to happen, so I just knock him over, he drops his weapon, and I can also just execute him. You know? He also creates a blood puddle, and I get some blood steps, which is pretty nifty. So next up, we have this guy. He's behind the glass wall. He was gonna shoot me if I just walk through there. So how do I get past him? Well, I just do this. So what I just did there was a dodge roll, and that's taken straight from Hotline Miami 2. As you can see, you can dodge roll in basically every direction. Well, all 8 directions on this keyboard at least. And I made it a bit faster than Hotline Miami 2, where it was a bit useless. I didn't like it very much. I decided to make it a bit more fast, a bit more intuitive. Should make battles a lot easier and a lot funnier at least. Well, not funnier, funner. Is that a word? It is now. Anyway, the next guy is this one. He's also behind a glass wall, just like this one. But he can actually walk around, which this guy couldn't. He was completely in a cage of sorts. So, this guy will, upon seeing me, try to run past the glass cage, or like the glass window, and he will attack me. So, it's just for showing that this game has indeed an AI that can walk around obstacles. I just wanted to showcase that. Just like in Hotline Miami, which may not surprise many people and may not be very exciting, but it was very hard to program that. So, please bear with me, alright? Okay, so next up is this guy who turns in a circle. He can also turn the other direction, by the way. And this is very not necessary, but as you can see, he would usually shoot me, but since I was in his dead angle, I'm just gonna call it that, he couldn't see me. So you can actually walk past enemies just by walking around them, if they don't see you at least. Next up, here is 2 enemies walking, sort of patrolling. They just stop at walls and then turn right. They can also turn the other direction, of course. And this is just basically if you want to have patrolling enemies, and I just died, which was not supposed to happen. So I'm just gonna fast forward again until I'm here again. Okay, the guy up there almost saw me, but I was able to dodge roll out of the way. Anyway, I'm back here again, and yeah, patrolling enemies. Freaking, what is this garbage? Well, welcome to Hotline Miami, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Next up is this guy. He's in this sort of half room behind a glass wall, window, whatever. And when he sees me, he obviously runs towards me. But I want to show you something very interesting. So, as you can see, he doesn't have a weapon anymore. It flew behind the glass. So what does he do? He can look at me. He can look around. He doesn't know what to do. He just wonders what I'm going to do next. I am just going to leave the room, actually. And he doesn't know what to do. But what just happened there was he turned around, he saw his weapon, and immediately ran behind the glass to get it. May not excite many people, but it was very hard to program, so I just wanted to show it off. The pathfinding is not easy to program at all. So next up is this guy. He's behind 2 glass walls, he cannot reach me, he tries at the moment, which isn't supposed to happen. And I can't reach him either, because, you know, there's glass in the way. So what do? I just throw my weapon. And you can actually charge your throw this time, unlike in Hotline Miami, where it was usually just very instant. But I decided to put a bit more skill in that, and that is, the longer you hold, the further you throw the thing, and when it's at yellow, you kill them instantly. Otherwise, you would just knock them over. This time you can actually kill them instantly, which is a bit more skillful than just pressing right mouse button when you're in a pickle. Okay, this enemy has no idea I'm here. He cannot see me, obviously he's behind this wall, but I can make him come over here if I just shoot a gun, because enemies react to noises. I'm actually also gonna implement a feature where you can sort of yell or just scream or whatever, so that enemies can run over to you and you don't have to waste any ammo or something. What on the earth? Okay, this guy apparently... Wait, is it... It was this guy from the beginning. I didn't kill him this time, so he just came all the way around here. Oh my goodness. This guy came all the way... That is pretty impressive. I didn't actually know the AI could do that. Well, you never know. So yeah, I might actually include something like yelling, which means that you don't have to waste any ammo, or if you have just a melee weapon, you can just yell and enemies will come to your position. So, this is just basically a shooting gallery with all the weapons. This one is the sniper's SMG, as you can see. It looks pretty nice. I like this sprite actually. I made all the sprites myself this time. I mean, as always. And it's just to showcase that the weapons do work exactly as they're supposed to be. This is just an SMG of some sort. Yes, I know the bullets look awful, they're gonna be changed later. And this is the shotgun, which works just like the shotgun in both Hotline Miami and TF2. Shoots pretty fast actually. Has a sort of spread. One bullet is always accurate, but the rest are pretty random. And that actually pretty much concludes this tech demo already. And I would like to talk more about the game itself now. This also concerns you, by the way, so please do keep watching. I'm going to develop the game myself, of course, like completely all on my own. I may need some help with the sprites, I'm not sure about that though. I mean, it would take me a bit longer if I did them all myself, and I'm not too keen on making like all the freaking ground sprites or something, or the wall sprites, that's pretty boring. The player sprites, weapon sprites, I'll see. But I may need some help with that. Another thing is the music. I have no idea what music I'm gonna use. I may need some composers, like for Overtime, where a team of composers is currently making the soundtrack. If anything, it should be this sort of like 60s soundtrack that TF2 is going for, but maybe a bit more like jazzy in a way. It's a bit more energetic. I mean, TF2 is pretty energetic, but like even more energetic, so it fits the gameplay, you know? The game will have all the 9 classes, that's Scout, Soldier, Pyro, Demoman, and all the others. These classes work sort of as masks, so you select one of the classes at the beginning of a level, and then you can play that level depending on the class. For example, Scout can dodge roll, Soldier has probably a rocket launch, I haven't decided yet, Pyro probably flamethrower, Demoman will be a Demo Knight, which means that he can charge at enemies and decapitate them. Heavy will have a minigun, sort of like the bear guy from Hotline Miami 2, I forgot the name. And he's also very strong, he can kill with doors and just, he's very strong basically. Engineer has something very interesting planned. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but I'm pretty sure people are going to love this one because, well, you'll see. You're not gonna expect it though. Then there's Medic, who I still have no idea what he's gonna do. I genuinely don't. Sniper, probably sniper rifle, and Spy can turn invisible, of course, and backstab everyone, even the fat guys. Scout is gonna be melee only, by the way. This was just for demonstration purposes. Probably melee only. I just wanted to demonstrate how the weapons worked and that you can, you know, have different weapons and shoot them and stuff, but he's probably gonna function a lot more like Tony or the biker from Hotline Miami, whereas he can use melee weapons, but he can also throw things like with the baseball bat. He can just use his Sandman ball to knock people out and then execute them properly. So anyway, the game, you just go in levels and then you kill everyone and then you walk back out. It's just like, that's the gameplay. That's like in Hotline Miami, it's the exact same thing. I might change some things. I might make the levels a bit more Doom-like or a bit more Serious Sam-like with like monster or enemy arenas, I mean, where a bunch of enemies spawn in, or just like you walk into a room and there's a bunch of enemies and you have to kill them, and then you walk into the next room and stuff. I'm still deciding on that. I'm not too sure yet. There's also gonna be some specific classes for... some specific levels for some specific classes. For example, there's gonna be a level that fits Scout perfectly, and then there's gonna be a level that fits Sniper perfectly. You might be able to play most of the levels with every class, though for balancing reasons I might just make it so you can only play certain levels as certain classes. Like for example, this level is for Soldier, Scout and Pyro only, because it's designed around those classes. Another levels might be just for Heavy and Engineer or something. I haven't decided yet, but that's probably how it's going to go. I have absolutely no idea what the story is going to be. I genuinely don't. I may need some... Actually, I really do need some help with the story. I really don't. I just have no ideas. I have some things, some boss battles planned, but the overall story, I have no idea. But you are going to get contracts or like missions or something, and then you walk to the... You drive to the certain mission and you kill everyone, and that's the main part of the game, like in Hotline Miami 1. More Hotline Miami 1 than 2, I think. The game itself is not going to be a funny game, unlike Overtime. It's actually going to be very serious and depressing. Also a bit edgy, you know, and not like Overtime was pretty memey, you know, but a bit funny, a little bit silly. But this game is probably going to be like very depressing, lots of death, yeah, you know, like these sad topics. Probably not gonna be for most people, so don't expect something like Overtime with all the memes and stuff. I mean, there may be some funny moments, but mostly it's just going to be black humor, like, haha, it's funny because he died, and it's haha, he thought he was gonna get out, but he didn't. More like that. I might even create new backstories for the classes. I haven't decided yet, but I might also even disconnect myself entirely from TF2's lore. I did the same sort of with Overtime, where I called the scout Scott instead of Jeremy and stuff. Here I might do it even further. The gameplay though is going to be still like in TF2 with all the classes and stuff, but the backstories and the lore might be different. Just said, this is not TF2, it's my own game, but it is heavily based on TF2 and it does look like TF2, obviously. You are likely going to be fighting the TF2 classic mercenaries. The reason I didn't change the sprites for the enemies yet was because I really haven't decided yet what the enemies are gonna be. Maybe they're gonna be robots, maybe they're gonna be the mercenaries, maybe they're gonna be a mix of everyone. I don't know, I haven't decided yet really. It's all dependent on the story too. So that is pretty much it actually. If you are interested by this, then please give me some feedback. This is the most important thing. One thing I learned from Overtime was that a lot of things were very imbalanced and not properly implemented, and I wanna make sure that everything works correctly, and that's why I want your feedback. So if you're interested, if you have any ideas, just post them on my freaking YouTube videos, on my Discord. I might make a Discord just for this game. Actually, I should probably do that. If this video is out and I haven't made a Discord, I should get to that. So remind me of that if I haven't done that. Actually, don't remind me because I'm gonna get like 100 comments about that. Anyway, I will also release some test versions of the game just for testing purposes, for playtesting, just for the public, just for free. You can try it out, download it. Will be like a few levels, like, oh, check out this level I added, how is it, how does it play and stuff. I want some feedback, I want some playtesters. I don't want to do it all by myself or just with like 2 people or something. I might make that just for my Patreon backers. It sounds like a good idea because I would like to get some Patreon backers, of course. And I think this is a nice reward here for that. Maybe my Patreon backers can play the game test versions a bit sooner than regular people or something. And yeah. I'm also gonna be making regular videos about updates on the game, like what I added, what I changed and stuff, what I have planned for the next time, sort of like what I did here, not scripted, just like playing the game, showing you exactly what I changed and what I did. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned and also subscribe to me if you're interested in the game, because I'm gonna be making a whole bunch of these videos. Actually, that is equally, if not even more important than Patreon, because I really make YouTube videos for fun, and I also make game videos, but video games, not game videos, for fun, but YouTube is like my passion and I wanna like earn good money from YouTube. So if you watch my YouTube videos and stuff, that would mean a lot to me. And I don't think really there's anything else to say, so I'm going to leave it at that. Please tell me your thoughts in the comments below. If you have any ideas or feedback or something like, oh, please do add that and stuff, then just write it down below. Stay tuned for future videos, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you around! And I really do hope that this game kicks off, because I think this might interest more people than the Overtime one, which was geared more towards Undertale fans. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful day, and goodbye!